Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the ruler of death in Cinder City?
It's very likely. After all, Ochka Natlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city.
Alright, then let's head over.
It's not easy to get there.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the ruler of death keeps an eye on Teyvat. Quick, this way! We're almost there!
Look, it's Mawika!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. For that result, you deserve praise, Moika, as the price for using my power. And with you, the war that your nation has waged.
Mawika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you—
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for 500. We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan. But its power remains. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, we have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now.
So—
Yes. My plan is to, 500 years ago, a chance to see all my plans to completion.
I respect your decision, Mawika. But the flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive, impervious to the Abyss.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the Sacred Flame!
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition. Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality left us with no other choice. And so, Natlan became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance. There will be no war, only competition. A new future deserves a new meaning.
very noble indeed. But what does any— In my eyes, Mawika, you are not inherently special. Yes, the situation is urgent.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. A leader is swift, someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table, sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. The people look to their leader to make the world a better place, and for that reason, I must see my duty through to the very end.
But what about you, Mawika? Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future.
I shall accept Mawika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Lord of the Night. What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death, and now the situation is increasingly tenuous.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I fear I may lose my patience.
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must...
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done. Such is the duty of an angel.
Wait.
We may...
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned.
Indeed.
Malwika, I understand how you feel, but like you, I've been waiting for this day for... You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to...
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me.
But how? Carrying that many... Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism.
Do you still remember the voice that it came from my heart? With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines into knowledge. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls, and developed the ability to sense their presence. Much like your... After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification, and used my heart as a vessel instead. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese, have been stored here.
And you want to send them home?
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely.
He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death. In a word, his goal is revenge.
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life.
I now understand.
Then, bear witness to my... The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But at the same time, the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity to bear the consequences of that outcome. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
The captain, he...
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the captain still with us?
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality, release from the mortal coil is the greatest form of peace.
Even so, please pass on my gratitude. His long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose this is a happy ending for him. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in...
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life by fusing his existence with hers. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, the reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original, but at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes, but all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. In the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky.
Thank you for everything.
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather... How many years of life are enough? But now, I have the chance to live forever.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That responsibility is the purpose of my existence. Farewell, humans. Creators of miracles.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, he fought to the end for all those souls and challenged...
He was an outstanding warrior. He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its... But for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero.